Welcome to the 9 to 5 podcast brought to you by Nicky Williams and Laura Burnett. And we are continuing on the journey of uncovering the 7 biggest lies that people don't want business owners to know. So we started off talking about the ideal client. We've talked about the tech. And I honestly cannot remember what the second episode was. I did this last time.
So the first one was ideal client. The second one was there's no winning formula. And the third one was no flashy tech.
That was it. That was it. Someone remembers. So this episode is going to be, you don't have to be visible across all the platforms. So when we're talking about this, we mean social media. So we're talking about platforms as in Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, Pinterest. The list could continue on. I am quite certain. Oh, Twitter. We missed Twitter out there. So we're talking about that and how you don't actually have to be visible on them all, which a lot of people are telling you that you must be. You must be everywhere. You must be present on Facebook. You must be present on Instagram. You must be present on TikTok. You've got to be everywhere so that your audience can see you. And you probably have heard this before. We're here to explain to you why you don't have to be visible on all the platforms. What do you think, Nikki?
Well, I think that basically you're going to be setting yourself up to fail if you try to master 2, 3, 4 platforms straight away. The proviso there, though, is if you've got a massive budget or a team, then obviously you can do all of those things because you've got the team and the finance behind you. But if you are like ourselves, you're one person within your business, you might have a VA, but you're still trying to manage more than one platform. It's going to cause overwhelm, burnout, confusion. All of your platforms will suffer because you're not giving your full connection, time and efforts into one. So we truly believe you need to master and nail one platform. And then when you are absolutely fully nailed, then you can move on, but only then. I think that the leaders in the industry obviously are pulling you from pillar to post. They're, whether they're trying to get you to because their course is about Facebook groups, or it's going to be about Instagram for success, or TikTok, or Reels. You get pulled every which way. And it's very much like we were saying before on our previous episode. It's like going into a sweetie shop and you're like, I want that, and that. But you cannot have it all.
No. And you see, at the minute, a lot of people are saying you need to be doing TikTok. TikTok's the big one now, isn't it? You've got to be doing TikTok. So there's a lot of TikTok courses out in the world as well. So obviously a lot of leaders are saying TikTok as well. But you don't. You don't have to. And what Nicky was saying about other platforms will get harmed is because with social media, it's no longer like many moons ago, you would be able to just stick a post up and leave it, off you go. Now, the algorithms require you to spend time on that platform. That's how they work. So if you want to get your social media seen, you have to spend time on that platform, which if you're spending half an hour on LinkedIn, then you've got to spend half an hour on Instagram, half an hour on TikTok, half an hour on Facebook. You've just gone 2 hours in your day. And can you afford them 2 hours in your day? Unless obviously you've got a team. So like I have a team on my IT Moon business. So obviously I do go on more on one platform because I've got help. But before that, I didn't. I just stuck to LinkedIn. LinkedIn was what I stuck to LinkedIn, made sure that was absolutely amazing. And then I could go on to other platforms when I had a team to support me in it. And it's one of the biggest things where you get a bit shiny object syndrome. We want to go everywhere because someone else has had success on another platform. Oh, I want that. So then we tend to jump over to that one, don't we?
Yeah, and I think you really dilute your messaging as well. I think that as soon as you're like spread thinly, then you're not putting that concentrated effort, whether that is putting the content out there or engaging with your audience. And it's about building relationships. It really is as straightforward as we're saying it. And I think that with all of this shiny object, with all of these gurus telling you should be doing this, that, and the other, it makes us feel like we are inadequate if we are not doing all of those things. We feel like we're doing something wrong. But what we're saying is, just like Laura was saying on LinkedIn, she maximized LinkedIn, that she became full. She expanded her team into a team. Okay. And that's how it happens. You don't just master one, drop it, and then go on to another. You master one, keep it going whilst building another. Okay. But you really want to just make the most of a platform. And because you want to grow your audience. Okay. And if you are here, there, and everywhere, you won't get known as that go-to expert because you're diluted. You won't grow your relationships because it's diluted. So it's hard for us to face something that looks so easy. Sometimes I think we think it should be complicated, but it's not complicated. Stick to one platform. Okay. Set your profile up for success. Be there as your niche, your expertise. Claim that expertise. Okay. And stick to the categories that you talk about. Make sure that you're posting consistently. Make sure you're engaging consistently. And that involves a marketing plan, a content plan. It's a plan about how you're going to be visible, you know, a commitment to your audience, to that social media platform. Okay. Create engagement, and building those relationships takes time. So if you're sticking to one platform and you're after 3 months, you're like, oh, nah, this isn't working for me. I don't like Instagram anymore because it's just too much like hard work. Well, I'm here to tell you, it's not hard work. It's consistent work. We're so used to people saying that you're going to get instant results. It does not happen. Do you agree, Laura?
I agree. It does not happen instantly at all. And as an example of so I do run a service where I do people's social media. Well, not me, my team does. And we do have a few people will come to us and say, but I'm not getting results. So the first thing we'll do, we'll look into their accounts. Well, yeah, we've got amazing posts going out for you. They look fantastic, but you're not engaging. You're not actually logging in yourself, spending time on that platform and engaging with your audience, finding new connections. And that's why your posts aren't getting seen, because you can make the best post in the world, the best video to put out as a reel or as a TikTok. But if you're not active on them platforms, you're just not getting seen at all. So that's why you've got to just stick to one and nail it, as Nicky would usually say, stick to one and nail it.
And it's really like immersing yourself in that platform as well. You know, and that's why I say, like before, we've always said like, oh, find where your audience hang out. Well, actually, I think you should hang out where you really enjoy it, because it makes the process so much easier. You know, if you're really good with video, well, go on, find a platform that really is supporting video. If not, if you're better at networking, then go to LinkedIn. You know, if that's where you're professional, you know, you feel more comfortable, do that. It really is essential that you enjoy it. Okay. Now you have to, like anything, like we talk about like exercise and health and wellness, don't we? Quite a lot, Laura. And you have to get past that really hard period before it actually you're like seeing the results. You're getting those like leads, or you're losing those pounds. You're seeing, you know, seeing the transformation in your inbox. So you have to go through that first hard yards to see and get the rewards of your labor, as such, is what I think. And I think so many people give up too soon when they're just near the point of seeing their results. And some people do get results. I started on LinkedIn and I got results incredibly quickly over 6 weeks, but I put my all into it. I absolutely love the platform. I posted, I engaged, I connected every single day. I really enjoyed the relationships I made, and I got booked up incredibly quickly. So if you really dive in with a real sort of like, this is going to be transformational to my business, it's going to make all the difference. But if you're saying, I want to be across 5 platforms or 4 platforms, it's going to be exhausting. You'll get burnt out, you'll get exhausted, and then you'll lose the love for what you do.
Exactly. We don't want that, because if your love comes across, then it's easier to make sales, isn't it?
It is. It's all in the energy. And if you're feeling good, if you're feeling the passion for it all, people will know it. If you're drained, if you're exhausted, you'll see that the connections go down, your engagement goes down, everything goes down. So we've got to enjoy it. And that's the whole point. If you love what you do, if you enjoy working with the people you do, it should come across on social media naturally.
It does indeed. So that is lie number 3. I had to think then. So the lie number 3 is you don't have to be visible across. Is it 4?
It is.
It's lie number 4. Ignore me.
Yeah.
You don't have to be visible across all platforms. Just stick to one and nail it. Unless you have a team. That's the side note. So unless you have a team, and of course, you've got more time then to be able to do it. But otherwise, just stick to one, the one you enjoy the most, not the one where your audience is. And then actually just stick to it no matter what. Be consistent on it, and that will get you the results. So do not forget, you can watch this on YouTube or your favorite podcast platform, to leave us a lovely review, or even subscribe and follow, depending on what platform you're watching on. But also, if you want to join us for our masterclass about the 7 biggest lies that business owners aren't being told, then make sure to go to thethrivebusinessacademy.com/masterclass. And no matter when you're listening to this, even if it's after this masterclass date, which is on the 9th of September, there will be another masterclass there for you to sign up to. So do not panic. So we would love to see you over there. And also, when you do join it, you will get a link to join our free Facebook group as well. And we'd love to see you over there as well. So that's it from me and Nicky.